Hello, darling. Hello, fam. So, I'm coming to you guys with a quick update on how everything is going in nursing school. So, as of right now, I am in my synthesis rotation, which most people consider an externship. I started a few weeks ago, but let's just back up a little bit. So, back in spring of 2022, during our med surge, we were given a list of hospitals and units that we could do our synthesis rotation on. So, based off our GPA and our overall performance in nursing school, we were able to get our top pick of the choices that we had. I think we had about 12 or 13 choices that we can choose from. So you had to pick your top 10, I believe, and I was able to get my top pick, which is working on the cardiovascular progressive care unit. And I am super excited about my clinical experience. So thus far, I am enjoying working on the cardiovascular progressive unit. I have learned so much during my synthesis rotation. I think I'm on my 6th shift starting tomorrow. So I have had patients with cystic fibrosis. I have had patients with lung transplants. I've had patients with kidney transplants, heart transplants, patients with LVADs, which is like a artificial heart. It's like outside of the body and it's actually doing all the work, majority of the work for the patient. So the majority of the patients that's on my unit that have a artificial heart, they are waiting for an actual heart transplant. So get to see a lot of heart transplant patients, patients that have issues surrounding their pulmonary artery hypertension, which is what I did my presentation and my paper on for my synthesis rotation. So I have had a lot of experience in learning about transplant drugs, cardiac drugs, and it's been a lot. So really, really cool experience. And so I have, for non-ELPN students, which is students like me, I am not a licensed practical nurse. Prior to this, I'm a second degree student. So we have to complete 150 hours to complete our synthesis, and for licensed practical nurses, which are LPNs, they have to complete 120 clinical hours in order to meet the requirements to complete their synthesis. So we are all required to complete those hours prior to, I believe it's the 14th of December. So I will be finishing up a few days early, and I will be graduating. I'm super excited about graduating. I will no longer be a student nurse at the University of Kentucky College of Nursing, but I will be a new grad nurse. Super excited. So that's where we are right now. So during our synthesis, not only do we have our clinical aspect of it, where we're actually going to the floor and we're working 12-hour shifts, we have to complete a paper and a narrative PowerPoint presentation based on our clinical experience on the floor that we're working on and a actual disease process that we encounter. So I did my paper and my narrative presentation on pulmonary artery hypertension because I had a patient that I took care of that had this disease process. So it was really, really interesting to actually do a paper on that experience. So that was really, really cool, and I enjoyed that. And I've also enjoyed the nursing staff that I've worked at, the managers on the floor, the patient population, and all of the providers and everybody. They have been absolutely great and very forthcoming with information, and just like any little information that I can learn and get. I mean, I have just been absorbing all of it, and it has been absolutely great. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm ready to graduate December 16th. I am ready for you. So on December 16th, the actual day of graduation, we have two ceremonies. We have our pinning ceremony, which is early in the morning, which is a small, intimate ceremony for the ABSN and the traditional students. ABSN meaning Accelerated Bachelor's of Nursing. program, which I'm in, and then the traditional students. We have a small intimate setting where one of the facilitators will actually pin us, and then directly after that, we have a small little get together at the arena in which we'll be going to the huge graduation. And then at 3 o'clock is the actual huge graduation for all of the nursing grads. So, super excited about that. And then once that is over, this girl right here will be studying for the NCLEX. This NCLEX is the nursing board examination in order for nurses to get their licensure in order to practice. So I will be doing that. I will be studying my little butt off until 2023, and then I will be taking that exam. I am hoping my brains will test. And that we take it for one time. We will take it one time. Just speak it into existence. We will take the NCLEX once. We will pass the NCLEX, and we will be all clear because we never have to take that exam ever in life again. Excited. I heard it can be a doozy. However, you just have to study. You have to pray. You have to meditate. You have to be relaxed. You have to go in and do what you got to do because we are ready for this. I am ready for this. I have been preparing this entire time for this examination, and I plan to pass. I will pass. You know, you have to speak it into the universe to make it so. So I have been using these mantras and these, stating these proverbs to myself about how it will be successful for me. So that's about it. It is Saturday, and I'm about to... No, it's not Saturday. Girl, please. It is not Saturday. My days have been mixed up with these holidays and everything. I had to actually work on Thanksgiving. So, actually work my real job on Thanksgiving. So today is Friday. Have a nice day, everyone.